there's just something special when you get a line together, a whole line together, and it's just freaking magic. So, of course, we have the last year's Grammy April, Yi and Moja, the latest edition of the Last Ronin line. This is a last year's figure, and yeah, $50. Everyone's a whole blue about that. Spider-Man, figures with price, blah, blah, blah. That's a whole fucking thing. Is it worth 50? I don't know. I bought it. I don't care. We got it here. We have the next one in the line. So, first off the bat, right, we have an addition to the mural. So this one is interesting. It's 16. Grammy April is 16. The last two figures we had were... breaking my brain to order it. Were Michelangelo at 11, Last Ronin Battle Damage at 12, also Michelangelo. And you can see right off the bat, are they doing a second mural on this side? Maybe, because, I mean, they could just repeat this image like they've done. I guess they could. But it'd be cooler if you do a double mural, folks. Come on, keep that going. And then here, so we didn't... What the fuck? See, that's what is this? I didn't think the mural was truly over, though they did like a black bar. But I guess that's always like that, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Surely it's the Ghost Brothers, who are 13. Casey Marie, 14, and then Oroku Hirotu for 15? Is that what we're thinking, folks? Wait, actually, the mural's all fucked up, because it's just come to my attention that the Night Watcher Turtles, we have Leo and Donnie so far, and Mikey at some point, but, like, Donnie is number 22, so in the ordering, what the fuck? So, they're doing, you know, the Grammy April, last year's 16, but then they're gonna cut back to like the Ronin style, but still last year's, but it's the Ronin style for Leo at 22. So the spine art is gonna get real fucking weird. Why not do a Lost Ronin spine art for the Night Watcher Turtles? Because they're from, or the Lost Ronin, the last year's spine art. Yeah, so, the Last Ronin line, here's what I'll say about the price with NECA. NECA's visual acuity is pretty goddamn spot on. I mean, you give them a good comic book source, and it's freaking over. So is that worth $50 alone? I don't know, I'm kind of inclined to say so. So there's all the folks who worked on it, everyone putting in the boss-ass work, so good job, everybody. Color artwork... I haven't really enjoyed Last Ronin 2, if I'm being brutally honest. I did love the last year's quite a bit, though. Fuck, god damn it. These goddamn lids, they're harder to open than you fucking think, right? The trick has been a card, so you can get Fig Clean. Free ad for Fig Clean. You get a card to bump out the corner. There's her box there. Cool red background. This is E. This is Moja. I don't know if it's Moha or Moja. Either way, E, I believe Chinese Y-I is E, not Yi, but whatever. It's been such a long time since I've done an NECA figure. I forgot what it is to cut ties. You know? So yeah, you get, for your $50, you get a very visually stunning April, a wrench, headphones, and a tape cassette player, a little baby E, 4 hands, baby Moja. You get a wrench. Pretty good detail on the wrench. Pretty good detail on the accessories. Like, here's the little clip-on cassette player, the headphones. I like that they didn't go with a wire. So, these are the babies. Limited articulation. It's essentially like 5 POA, right? Which, you know, I don't know why they would go more than that. But actually, I mean, pretty... What? Oh! The leg popped off. Does that count as a thigh cut, Gary, by the way? I mean, it technically would have to, right? So, I mean, it's a good little mini figure. Same with little E, a little face. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't cost nothing to make these, you know, as you give. Did she hold the fucking wrench? Yeah, it don't cost nothing to make them. Like, I love. Where does that clip on? Plastron? Yeah, that's pretty neat. Little plastron clip going on here. And right away, it's a bad idea doing this in front of so many goddamn pictures, because my camera lens is like, what the fuck are we gonna focus on? But you're gonna focus on freaking Grammy April. So here's that NECA detail. You give NECA a good comic book, like good artwork, O'Neill on the back, and they're gonna run wild with it. So is this kind of like paintwork and dedication worth the price of admission alone? It might be, because you can get a lot of other figures. I don't know, like He-Man Mattel figures. These are like $20 a pop, and is that worth it? They're barely painted. I would say no if like you're comparing it. So, I don't know. Hell, these One Piece, these freaking One Piece WCF figures, these are like 15 a pop. You can get them for 10, but it's like, again, the visual detail. So I don't know if any of us necessarily know enough about how much goes into the figures. You know, ooh, this is a dusty boy, but we have like Naked Ronin over here, right? To make a true assessment of the cost of it, I think we just have to get to the point where you ignore FOMO and you decide, for $50, do I want this thing now? And it's either yes, you get it, or you wait and maybe you get it on clearance if that happens and you pay off, or maybe you never get it at all and you're okay with that because you weren't in for $50. So NECA, we got the articulation here. Full Townsend. There is a very nicely hidden like bicep cut because it goes right in the seam of the rolled up shirt there. I like that. Single jointed elbows. The downside of the NECA paint job, which is truly stellar, does the ponytail? Ooh, probably don't want to fuck with the ponytail. Is the joints tend to be gummed up and sticky, so a lot of people do heat them up. I'm team no heat. But then you have the regular hands. No ab crunch whatsoever. I don't know. I mean, I guess the rest of the line there's no ab crunch, but I swear, like, ladies never get ab crunch, right? Ooh, yeah, that's a fucking gummed up wrist. I do like these joints. This is a better wrist joint than they've typically done. Like, their older wrist joints on like their Mirage figures, I don't think are beefy enough. Though one thing is, like, they don't, and this one, it's not painted, right? So that starts to be very glaringly obvious. I don't think, like, Loyal Subjects gets a lot of shit. Oh, Christ. Yeah, that's gummed as fuck. Loyal Subjects gets a lot of shit for their ugly joints, but I don't think other companies get enough shit for their ugly joints. Like, that one's actually pretty good because they have the knee pad to save it. But this elbow joint, which at the moment, oh, there's even, look at that. That's just scuffed fucking paint on the elbow. That's not $50 worth. That scuffing on the elbow. That's not $50 worth of quality there. That's kind of ooh. Okay. But whatever. Single jointed for the moment. That one's not budging. Who knows? And then the legs. So yeah, this isn't a figure you get for articulation, though. It's not bad. I mean, necessarily. Grammy April should be old and creaky, so I don't know if she would be doing crazy moves. But just visually, it is very stunning. Does it have a boot cut? Oh yeah, there is a boot cut on that one. Interesting. So yeah, that's all. I mean, that's an all new. It looks like, I don't know enough about the sculpts, but that seems like fairly all new sculpts, all new joints. Maybe they could have cheapened it up if they used a Mirage kind of body, but I'm glad they didn't because I hate those Mirage bodies. I don't know. The hell is that's like dangling up? Interesting. that's all. Yeah, that's all the accessories. So it's just you're doing her, like putting her with the kids. See how she stands. I find human figures the fucking hardest to stand. Right, so she's there. Oh, oh. I want to do like a kids at her legs thing. Right, so that's pretty damn cute. I mean, where's the? Am I missing a hand? Oh god, there's the whole package right there. I mean, that's $50, but the visual acuity, I don't know. The painting ain't cheap. Pretty dope though. Pretty dope. You get April back. Here's her sweetheart Casey. I should dig out the Goggins face. You know, he's there watching over their kids. No Casey Marie yet, so she can't watch over them. Leo, he's doing a salute because he's a fucking lunatic. There's that goddamn Casey. So like when you build the family together, you know, though this Mikey was never the one with this old April, you'd have to put in freaking big Galugala there. I don't know. I think it's worth it. The artwork alone, the visual style. What am I not gonna buy? A fucking Ben Bishop Last Ronin figure? Get out of town. So I don't know. I think it's dope. I think it's pretty dope. But what is $50? I don't know. A stupid little earbud box. Let me know. But you can't not get these figures. What are we talking about here? Like we're gonna sit out on the line, you know, even Donnie in his dumb hat. Then Raph, fuck, his dumb hat fell. Part of it is my freaking base here isn't perfectly level. You need like a perfectly level thing. The Splinter figure is dope. I mean, the Last Ronin line alone, ironically, I got everyone but the fucking Ronin, but it's always, I love it. So $50 was a lock. I do have Casey Marie on the way. And you know what? I'll say this other thing. I just pre-ordered the fucking Ghost Brothers, which are still available on the NECA website. I think it was supposed to be limited, but I don't think they necessarily sold so well. I don't know. Whatever. I'm a sucker. I paid like $30 fucking for shipping. Prices are all fucked. It's out of whack. But increasingly, collecting is a premium hobby, and it's only getting worse. And you know, so you just gotta bow out. So the days of being a completionist, unless you're a true psycho, probably over. But I think Grammy April's pretty fucking dope. So yeah, let me know what you think.